What is definition of literal translations? Definition of literal translation. A literal translations or metaphrases is a word-for-word translation when the target language copies the source exactly. Although often technically correct, a literal translation can sound a word and state, causing readers to put more effort into working out the actual meaning if there even is one. For monolingual readers, this is difficult and not always possible. Literal translation come in various forms and degrees of severity. Why? It is because structural literal translation assume the words are the punctuations and exact phrasing of the source language. These translations are hard to avoid and often very hard to spot because they do not necessarily result in grammatically wrong phrases. They may produce correct phrases, but with a different meaning. Although this literal translation is useful for the purposes that relate to the study of the source language, it has little help to the speakers of the reception language who are interested in the meaning of the source language text. A literal translation has little communication value. Why? Because this literal translation gives priority to form whether what in words, clause, and sentence, and it makes the result of the translation sounds unnatural and has a little communication value. This translation often becomes a bad translation because the translator makes over the use of equivalents of the appropriate words with the conceptual meaning. For the example of literal translations is number 1, source language, who has been living with, and the target language, siapa telah dia tinggal dengan. Number 2, source language, beliau sudah mendahului kita, and the target language, he has left before use. The translations above sound unnatural. The word who is simply translation into siapa. Us is translated into telah. He is translated into dia. Been living is translated into tinggal. And with is translated into dengan. The result is translated by word-for-word translation, and it causes the combination of the target language sentence sound unnatural, and it usually makes the readers confused. This case also happens in the second example. The word beliau is simply translated into he, sudah into has, dahulu into live before, and used into kita. Why it happened? Literal translations most frequently happen because of poor knowledge of the source language. Occasionally, literal translations are due to influences mastery of the target language. Literal translations of idioms can be also caused by something as trivial as a lack of context. How to minimize the risks of literal translations? High-quality translations have a review and edit process in which an experienced language policies the target language to make sure the translation is accurate and not inappropriately literal. Okay, that's all my